wants, needs, aspirations in common, my nigga. I had to face it, it's just me and myself, and the circumstance made me stronger, my nigga. No longer in need of your validation. I guess I'm the bad guy, I had to face it. Look, shit, I took my share of the heat for it. Y'all niggas swear we got beef for it. I don't do beef, I'm a destroyer. $250,000 for each lawyer. I am a star, but don't reach for it. Run you niggas like the Chiefs. I put it all inside a leaf. I made a trust, took a leap. I see the look in your face.
Yeah. When you got dreams of getting rich to change your life, you gotta rally up your squad to go on right. Niggas stop hating, go get paper, you should try. He ain't talking about the money, then stay quiet. I keep a big bag stash, I don't do no bank account. I can't pick up for no pop, I got shit to think about. Waiting on my shit to drop, the only shit I think about. Don't need no new friends, I don't do no hanging out. Yeah. Had to cut them off the side. Yeah, gave them trust and they lied. Yeah, had a moment, then it died. Yeah, then too much pride. That's the type of shit that get you killed on the block. Niggas switch sides, must've thought that I forgot. Yeah, tryna knock me off, I know they wanna take my spot. The same niggas in your face is probably sending shots. Yeah, guess I got the check, no Nike tag, I'll leave a shop. Yeah, made it from a hoopty to a drop, I had to plot. Cold hearted nigga, check the temper, it get hot. Moved off the block, I had to think outside. You got dreams of getting rich to change your life. You gotta rally up your squad to go on right. Niggas stop hating, go get paper, you should try. He ain't talking about the money, then stay quiet. I keep a big bag stash, I don't do no bank account. I can't pick up for no pop, I got shit to think about. Waiting on my shit to drop, the only shit I think about. Don't need no new friends, I don't do no hanging out.
I got my money on casino, you dig? All my life I want money and power, respect my mind or die from last child. I pray my dick get big as the Eiffel Tower, so I can fuck the world for 72 hours. Goddamn, I feel amazing. Damn, I'm in the matrix. My mind is living on cloud nine, and this nine is never on vacation. Start up that Maserati and vroom vroom, I'm racing. Popping pills in the lobby, and I pray they don't find her naked. And I pray you niggas is hating. Shooters go after Judas. Jesus Christ, if I live life on my knees, ain't no need to do this. Park it in front of looters, next to that church is chicken. All you pussies is losers. All my niggas is winning, screaming all my life. I want money and power, respect my mind or die from last child. I pray my dick get big as the Eiffel Tower, so I can fuck the world for 72 hours. Goddamn, I got bitches. Damn, I got bitches. Damn, I got bitches. Wifey, girlfriend, and vicious. All my life I want money and power, respect my mind or die from last child. I got 25 lighter on my dresser. Yes, sir, but fire to that ass, body cast on a stretcher. And her body got that ass that a ruler couldn't measure. And it make me come fast, but I never get embarrassed. And I recognize you have what I've been wanting since that record that Adina Howard had. Pop it fast to impress her. She rolling, I'm holding my scrotum imposing. This voice here is golden, so fuck y'all, I goes in. And all my life I want money and power.
What's good? It's episode 31 of the Thuggas Show. It's your boy Rob Knight. I got my man DJ Rekwel in here, special guest. Hold on, I gotta raise my chair, guys. I didn't know it was this low this whole time.
What's up?
Maybe that was okay. No, that feels way better. Right now we got Casino Cam playing. We gonna fade him out. We're gonna fade young Cam out. Hey, check my man Casino Cam out. Casino Cam Radio. This is like the 6th week we've been having my guy on, or I think 7th week. So you guys check those out on Spotify. Listen to us on Spotify at the Thuggas Show. Thank you guys for tuning in for another week. Mondays, man. It's been a rough week for Rob Knight, man. I made it through to see another Monday. I hope you guys had a good week and a good weekend. It's almost motherfucking Christmas time. Everybody throw your hands up. Let's get it. Some of you guys are probably wondering where BF is at. BF will be here next week.
I'll take a spot.
Yeah.
I'm hired for today.
See,
I'm on
clutch.
So I get paid for this, right? I just I clocked in.
Hey, when I get a check, we
right.
And speaking of checks, donate to the Thuggas Show.
Yeah.
What's the thing called, Vic? What he was talking about last week? Put it in the PayPal.
Yeah.
Keep us running, keep us streaming. We enjoy it.
Support is
week.
everything.
This week we got my man DJ Rekwel. He's been hot out here for a while in the streets, doing DJing, getting it popping, man. Different events. Well, it's been like 6 years.
Yeah.
6 years since
it has probably
4 years.
Probably around there.
Yeah, around there. It's been a minute. Bro.
Yeah, you know what? Damn.
You think about it?
Yeah. For real.
I was looking at all the old pictures.
Yeah.
Oh, we already know. Oh, damn. See, then it goes up like that. Thank you for everybody. Damn, that's quick how they pop in. It's like as soon as the thing pops up, they can look at it, huh? That's crazy.
People watching or what?
Yeah, you can see the things at the bottom. That's how I know. 13. And then like eventually like people like comment and stuff. That's how it usually goes. Well, thank you for viewers for viewing in. You already know. But it's been like 4 years.
Yeah.
All types of events. He was the only DJ though.
For a while, yeah.
For a while.
I came running, man. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I wanted to be everybody's DJ at a certain point. I was just trying to get in.
Yeah.
I was just trying to get in anywhere I could.
And that's another thing, fans and viewers. When you're first starting out in the gate, you kind of want to just flood the market as much as you can. Get yourself out there, kind of like how rappers do it, or new actors and actresses do it.
Yeah. Everybody asks like, how do you do certain things? You just do it.
Yeah.
You just build relationships,
Yeah. A lot of things about relationships and timing.
Yeah.
That'll be, don't burn bridges. That's like the biggest saying of ever, because you never know who can come down the pipe to help you out. And timing, guys. Timing. Just stay on timing, man. Well, you can't really just, when it happens, it happens.
It's be reliable.
Yeah, that's big.
Be reliable, you know what I mean? Especially when you're in a position where you don't really have much to offer. You can really be a help by doing almost anything. Anybody needs any type of help within everything. Like, as far as like anything. I remember when I was like, I was young, bro. I was like straight out of high school. I had a homie that was in photography. Yo, be the model, or take your homie to get inspired. Like, if you want to do something, like, just do anything that you're capable of doing. You ain't gotta drive nowhere. You can go down the street, record something. Anything's possible, to be real.
Well, I'm bringing my man's Be Nice always used to say. He said, Rob, if you really want to record, get you a mini mask.
Exactly.
Nigga don't care. You can be in your crib, bro, and get it done yourself. You don't have to worry about nobody's studio time or anything like that. What got you started in the game, man? What wanted you to get the passion for DJing? Of course, music, but what was the passion?
Man, I used to watch Jazzy Jeff a lot.
Oh, hell yeah. DJ Jazzy Jeff. Shout out to you.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was my favorite show.
Yeah.
And I think, where was it? It was like when YouTube was so early, but he'd be one of the only DJs that I could find with a dope ass routine. Mm-hmm. And I would just listen to it all the time. Like, man, this was just fire. Just fire. And so I just got this itch for DJing. And at the time, my dad always had me working in the fields since I was a kid, since I was like 14.
Yep.
And he didn't have any money to give me, so I had to get my own.
Yeah. And
at that time, he was able to give me jobs here and there. So on the weekends, Saturday, Sundays, and all of the summers, I'd save up my money. And he asked me what I wanted to do with it, because I was 14. I had no car. I couldn't go nowhere, and I had nowhere to spend that money. But I was like, man, take me to Guitar Center real quick. Mm-hmm. I went to Guitar Center, and I found these turntables. They were pretty cheap at the time. They were expensive for me at the time, but they were still like $100 or something each. And for me, I was like, man, this shit gonna be expensive if I'm gonna do this shit. But I was like, fuck it, I'm with it. So I got 2 turntables, a mixer, and I got home. I was so excited. Over time, I collected these records. Actually, it was off of Olive and Palm. There's this thrift store that's for some reason not open, but there's hella shit in there. There's just a bunch of records, old vintage stuff that you can still buy, but it's just never open. And when I was around there, my mom had to go to chiropractor across the street, right next to that Star 7 Market.
Yeah, I know where you're talking. That's like all the way downtown. Yeah, I got you.
And so when she was there, I would run across the street and look at these old records. So I would just collect them. My mom would be like, what are you doing? I'm like, well, I'm passing time. So I'm over there just looking through records. And then, so by the time I got home with these turntables, I already had stuff to play.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I got on there and I was like, all right, what do I do? So I put them on and I'm trying to scratch, but I didn't know as a DJ, there's certain things that you buy that, let's just say, you buy a Honda, you're not going to race with this Honda, you know what I mean? You're better off buying a little Honda Civic or something, I didn't know that, so I bought turntables that were belt drive, not direct drive. So belt drive is literally a rubber belt that drives the turntable. Yeah. Direct drive is just a straight motor. So when you're scratching, you hit the record, it bounces from the rubber.
And comes back.
So when I'm trying to scratch, it bounces, and I can never get it sounding like how you want it to sound, like the actual like scratch sound. Yeah. I was just thrown off, like, yo, what did I do? Why did I even invest in this? I'm dumb. Like, so after I found out, like, the difference, and I'm on YouTube trying to figure it out, and, I bought the wrong shit. So what I did is I actually just used whatever I had, and I had a buddy, his dad would play in a band, and they needed, like, just music in between time. He's like, yo, man, I know you got those turntables. I'm like, yeah, but I don't know how to do it. I don't even know how to use them, to be honest. And he's like, man, they just need some music. It's cool. Just take your laptop. We'll plug in the aux or whatever. I was like, let's do it then. Cool. They'll pay me for it. He's like, yeah. I was like, all right, let's do it. So at that time, I just had these mixed CDs, and they had a CD, like, player. It wasn't like a CD DJ thing. It was just a CD player. So I put the CD on, and then any of those records that I had, I would just have them ready. So I'd play the CD, and if I knew I liked this record, I'd play the record just so I can feel like I'm actually DJing.
Yeah, go back.
You know what I mean? And then I'll go back and forth. So then after that, everything just like, a month later, like, hey, they want us again. Like, all right, cool. So then I was like, man, you know what? I'm going to need like something different. And me and my sister are really close, like really close. We have like, our birthday is about a week apart. So we're both Sagittarius. Wow. And so we both like, we do things and like out of nowhere. We just, all right, let's just do it. So she's like, hey, your birthday's coming up. What you want? And I was like, nah, I don't want nothing. I'm cool. I'm all right. She was like, no, seriously. I seen you looking at those things when we were at Guitar Center. What are those? And I was like, just a little CDJ setup. Super cheap though. But I was just like looking at it. She goes, do you want that? I was like, to be real, I don't even know what it does. But if you're going to get me something, I mean, yeah, I'll take it. So then, my birthday come around and she got them. I was like, yo, man, what the? Like, this is tight. Because I was just like, I just never had anything that I really ever wanted besides like a PlayStation. You know what I mean? When you're a kid. Yeah. But when I really realized, I was like, man, I could really DJ. Bro, I was starting to DJ middle school parties all through middle school, bro. Yeah. So the parents would call me. And they'd be like, hey, I heard you DJ. You want to DJ so-and-so's birthday party? I was like that? Yeah. Bro, it would be the parents getting faded. Getting faded. And I was just like rocking the party, bro. It just, it was like sweat and pee smell. You know what I mean? Like the garage was just a bunch of like little ass kids grinding up on each other. You know what I mean? So it was cool, but the cool thing about it is that I was just playing mixed CDs. So I'd make like a dope ass mixed CD, and I make another one, and I just go from one song to the other. But I started learning how to drop, just like find out where the hottest part of the song is, and then boom, drop it right there, and everybody's like, oh! So I started doing that a lot, and I love that though, like because that's what Jazzy Jeff would do. Like Jazzy Jeff would just drop it. Actually, he blends more, but. He, it's just like, actually Kid Capri does that a lot more. Kid Capri does a lot of drops of like hot songs, dope songs. And I actually got that from him. But yeah, I would do that all through like middle school. So by the time I got to high school, everybody already, you know what I mean? Like it was just like, at first they're just like, oh, it's actually Rekwel. But I didn't want to, you're good, yeah, it's Rekwel. But it's cool. And then in high school, people just kind of like, what's up, bro? You Rekwel? Like, yeah, what's up? I don't know nobody though, I'm a freshman. I was like, all right, cool, shit. And then sophomore year came, and I started seeing like the principal would hire like Q97 or something. I'd be like hating, like, man, I could have done this shit. You could have paid me. So I had this one shot to finally DJ in front of my high school, right? Man, I was ready. I was like, man, I got this, bro. Tell me why I played the dirty version of what is it? Dougie. What is it? What's it called? Teach me how to Dougie. Yeah. Bro, I had everybody in the bleachers wilding. But when I got off the field, bro, the principal was on me, bro. Yeah, I played the dirty version, but I didn't know, back there I was just playing whatever. It wasn't even that dirty, guys. It wasn't bad. It was bad. And I looked back, I was like, oh, shit. But, yeah, man, it was cool. And then after that, man, I just started doing a lot of private parties. So I'm not gonna lie though, bro, I was banging out parties every weekend. That's how I started getting my money. I didn't want to be in the fields all the time. So I was like, man, I'm just gonna work this. I ended up having one of my boys, he's my best friend to this day, Jacob, and he needed a side gig. Obviously, we all kids are trying to get some money here and there. So I was like, hey, bro, he came from McLean and then went to Kerman. And then that's where we met. And I asked him one night, I was like, hey, bro, I need somebody to go with me to DJ. You down? He was like, yeah. Ever since then, me and him would just go all the events until I was about 20, and I was trying to get into clubs. And then I knew I wasn't of the age, but I didn't care. I was just like, man, I want to be in there as bad as possible.
But you had to build a brand so people could
I had to be comfortable with the fact that I'm gonna be tested. Yeah. So I felt like if I'm gonna show myself my face, I better come with it. You know what I mean? I better come with something good. Like, I'm not gonna just go up there and it be my first time and not do as good as I want to. So I always knew that I had to be prepared. So I always had like a routine. I always had my go-to songs that I know would hit regardless. And by the time I went to my first club, it was my friend Jacob, was actually his girlfriend at that time. Her name was Carmen. She asked me to go to, it's not even open anymore. It used to be called 2039.
Like over there by
in downtown.
I don't think I've ever seen.
It's not even open anymore, to be real. It was dope though, cause it was random. It was a 18 and 21 over. So like they would split it down the middle, so you could be in this area with the 18-year-olds, and then on the 21 over side.
Like how old is
Kinda, yeah. And when I went there,
Fresno,
that's actually where I met my baby mom. She was DJing, and then I was not gonna lie, I was like, damn, she fine. And then she was DJing, I was like, damn, you DJ pretty good too. Ever since then, when me and her started talking, then from there, she knew a lot of the people in the scene. So like, she would start getting requested a DJ for like Fulton 55 shows, but she was scared because she was like, hey, I'm not as good as you as with hip hop that you are, because she would do like house music and dance music, like club, house music, and so she's like, why don't you get on the turntables? I was like, all right, cool. So the first time we did that, I actually DJ'd for Halo.
Okay.
So that's what, shout out to Halo, and it was dope. I always wanted to perform for like a rapper, so I was like, this would be my first time, so I went all out, man. I don't know if you can still do, like, if you don't know like the performer, like the rapper, you can still help out certain ways. You don't just have to leave them up there to just DJ. I mean, just to perform on a dry stage. Like, you got to build it up with them. So I'd hyped up the crowd with them, and then like I obviously dancing and just trying to be entertaining. And on certain songs, like I would just play with like the volume so it could sound louder in certain areas, cut off the beat and then drop it back in. Yeah. And that's kind of what made it entertaining. So when he looked back at me, he's like, "Oh, like you actually rocking with me?" I'm like, "Yeah." So then after that, I met his manager at the time, Michael Yermovic from LMC.
I don't think I've ever met Michael.
He always does the shows of Floating Species, FS, it's a lot of like the house scene in Fresno.
Okay.
And
I'm gonna connect with y'all too. I'm gonna get y'all on the show.
For sure. They're doing a lot of big things. And from there, I just started seeing Omar Ora. I started seeing him at the gym all the time. Otis, I'd always see him all the time.
Shout out to Otis. Shout out to Omar.
And
thank you, Otis.
Because of them, not for thank you guys, because they actually were the first ones to like, hey, we need a DJ. Like, you down? Like, yeah, I'm down. So for a while, I was like traveling a lot with Omar, and then then after that, I started performing with Otis for like art hops and shit. And the last thing we did was his release party for his last project, which was real dope. Otis is he always drops really good work.
He was just in the studio a couple days ago.
And man, from there, man, I just try to build as many relationships as I could. Within that time, I was starting to connect with a lot of the dancers like D&J, Revive.
Shout out to Revive.
Yeah, shout out to Revive for sure. Miz, Jackie, Will, all them. From there, I started. Everything just kind of I started seeing everybody from the scene. Be Nice, Cog, Casino or Cam, Z, Brian Cade, Crash. Everybody was just hot. Everybody was just doing shit. Like as soon as I was like 21, 22, I just started seeing everybody out, like just moving around, doing shit. And then luckily I was just in the midst of it all. And anytime anybody needed a DJ, I was right there, just trying to get in, I was just trying to work. You know what I mean? That's it. I was just trying to work.
I mean, that's what he was doing, guys, working.
That's it. That's really what it was. There's nothing much to it. You know what I mean? You got to work on your craft, though, for sure. Yeah. You got to make sure you are as solid as your performer. The one that challenged me which was in a good way, was Brian. Brian can perform. He can perform.
He has that energy.
He has a lot of energy. Yeah. And it was hard to keep up with. But no, he's a great performer, man.
Shout out to you, Brian K. Watch his episode, guys. We didn't have him on.
And then I started linking up with Cinco a lot. We started working a lot under TRKS. He's working a lot. He's been dropping songs every month. You know what I mean? Like, he's dropping music all the time. Shout out to you, Cinco. Yeah, he's working hard all the time. You know what I mean? So, but now I'm actually just kind of stepping back a little bit, trying to figure out the business part as far as marketing. Yeah. I think that's really what made me is just kind of just being everywhere, always posting, always letting people know what I'm doing. At the time, I was just trying to get everybody on what I was doing, and I was trying to make shirts and everything. Just any way you can get the brand out, I was trying to do. Yeah. And that's all I really try to tell my peers is just keep working, keep creating. I think the more you'll start definitely seeing a difference when you start creating more and giving people more to use. So like shirts, branding is everything.
Branding,
you know what I mean? Stickers, anything you can get your name on, push it. You know what I mean? Especially like what you guys are doing with Twitch. Like, this is dope. Everything. And then eventually, once you get your numbers up and you get your following, put some money behind it. You know what I mean? That's what I do now, just marketing. I just do marketing for big businesses, and all they focus on is definitely creative is a big part. Product is a big part, but another thing is being able to get to the right audience. Yeah. And then from there, you just start working them and start building a real relationship, noticing them, giving them their shout outs, giving them that love that they deserve. Yeah. Because everybody watching, everybody viewing, they all matter, because they could have watched anything else.
That's a big thing. That's why I say thank you, guys. Keep watching anything else. Yep. Thank you.
Exactly. So, but yeah, man, that's kind of my whole rundown. Pretty quick.
Well, you keep pushing the marketing tip, guys. These are gems. These are gems right here. I hope you guys is picking them up, man. And I'm following pretty much what you're saying, man. I'm trying to keep pushing, and I'm trying to get my damn stickers. That's what we need. I noticed that too.
Yeah, man.
In Fresno, where we live, Fresno, California, you can put stickers anywhere.
Anywhere. You put up signs. I put up so many flyers. They ain't gonna do nothing, bro. Put up flyers wherever you want, bro. Yeah, that's what I learned. Actually, I learned that from my friends that were graffiti artists. When I was growing up, I hung out with a lot of homies that do graph, and just like I would see their names everywhere, that's how I started realizing. I was like, man, you just got to put your name everywhere. It don't matter where. Just put it anywhere, on the sidewalk, on a bench, at McDonald's. Like,
well, the biggest marketing I've ever seen, Rekwel, is we were coming into San Diego, and a dude has his own podcast, but he bought a piece on the highway with, like, it's like in the most trafficked part. Like, it's like 200 cars packed, but he got a sign right there. It's like, Bill Some Podcast, tune in.
That's perfect.
It's there forever.
Exactly. That's dope. That is dope.
Dope, right? I was like, I don't know how much you paid for that, brother, but that was a good job, man. You get them revenue checks.
One guy that I really admire is their marketing is MC Wicks.
Oh yeah, we had MC Wicks on the show too.
See, that's the thing though. I would see his stickers like at bar or restrooms while I'm taking a piss, and I'm like, oh shit, Wicks. And that's cool though, because that reminded me, I gotta check out his new project or something, dropping something,
and they were nice stickers too, Wicks.
For real. But
for real. Well, I hope you go back to doing DJs.
I will, man. Right now, I'm just kind of stepping back, trying to figure out the business part. My girl's a DJ. So I manage her a lot. I try to make sure she's on top of her shit. And luckily, we got an agent that helps her out and gets us gigs out of town. So that keeps us real busy. And I love it because that means she could just work and just having, taking care of my son. And then her do her thing on the weekend. You know what I mean? So it works out, luckily. But just trying to take more of a step back and trying to figure out the business part is what I'm really trying to focus on this year.
Well, be professional, guys. That's the biggest part too. You want to figure out the business part.
Yeah,
that's where you get paid from. Excuse me. You always want to figure out how the machine works.
Yep.
Before you try to motherfucking ride that thing. Yeah. So take those as gems. I know there's a lot of aspiring rappers on that come watch this show, and anybody creative. Take that. Even you gamers out there on Twitch, you know what I'm saying? Figure out how the biz work, you know what I'm saying? So
that's the cool thing about Twitch is that's constant content. You know what I mean? Like, you can rip a small part of like the video, 3 minutes of you doing like of dopest shit, and then put it on a meme, add some audio to it. You know what I mean? Make it funny. You know what I mean? Like, you could do so much, and that's why I think that it does so well, because it's just constantly just streaming, constantly recording, exactly.
24/7, man.
Exactly.
Well, I was telling Manajito back here, LJ, I was telling him that, like, I have my Fire Stick. Twitch is like the Apple Fire Stick, so now, like, people are watching it on.
Oh, for real? Yeah, that's dope. I didn't know that.
Yeah, you can edit a little live stream.
Yeah, that's hard.
So, eventually it's gonna come out to one of those marketing. They're gonna have their own TV shows on Twitch. Things like kind of like this, but actual shows with cartoons and all that type of shit.
Do that too, shit.
Yeah.
For real.
Hey, bro, if we have a sketch guy though, right? We got a sketch guy.
Some cartoons that'd be cool.
I can't say it on because niggas will take it with its fire. It's it'll be the same sketch line as Martin Lawrence's karate character. I want.
That'd be sick. Yeah.
That'd be sick. Well, you guys, look at my man Rekwel's Instagram. You have Facebook? You have Facebook, right?
Yeah.
Facebook. It's at the bottom. Check out the official Rob at the bottom. We all from Fresno, California. If you ever get a chance to come down here, you know what I'm saying? A lot of these people we have on the show, hit them up, man. See, their inspiration. If you guys need anything in your city, you know what I'm saying? Hit them up. They always willing to work. Any brand people, hit my guy up. Let's get it popping. Let's get it rolling. And I'm going to get some stickers out to y'all. I did promise this week. I promised them this week I was going to throw out some merch this week. But I didn't get to plan it right, guys. I've been planning right. I got fucked over this weekend, guys. I got robbed. So next weekend, I'll plan it. Oh, I can't say that on here? I can't. Yeah. I was like, oh, no. Sorry, Twitch. We can't talk about criminal things on here, but I'll be thugging. That's why it's called the Thuggas Show, baby. All right, this week, guys, episode 31, we're going to get into our hot topics. This week, I guess, I got my man BF this week, guys, so I'm going to start off with the flame of the week. We're going to hit that music first. And I guess we'll start with number 2 on the menu. Drake confused as fuck after guy asked who invited him to the party. Drake going to random parties like I'm going to random spots in LA. Shout out to you, Bade, Mr. Cone. I can never read y'all guys' things sometimes. You guys keep coming out with those. Well, he just went to a random joint?
Yeah, I was trying to figure that out. I didn't get to see the whole video when that popped up.
He looking more and more like some random cop. Look at him.
Is he confused? He's confused on why you asked him that, huh? He said, "Did you really ask me that shit?"
He's trying to, I think he's trying to ask
who invited him.
Wait, he should have checked twice before he showed up. I know his manager was like, "You going where?" It's cool.
He said, "It's cool. I'm Drake.
I'm Drake.
I can do whatever I want."
But I noticed that people that are taller, they don't give a fuck with, like, Gucci Man. That nigga walks around everywhere he wants to. Like, bro, I just seen him in New York in that little Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Get up. I'm like, this nigga does whatever he wants to do. He's 6'6". We're gonna stop him. What happened? Are we good? Oh, you moving it up on the thing. All right. Next up, shout out to Offset. It was his birthday this past weekend. Cardi B, his little shorty, gives Offset $500K in cash for his birthday. She said you could buy a car, you could buy more clothes, you could buy jewelry. Can't believe she did that though. And she's like the shit, like she fuck with her nigga.
You got every car.
Yeah. He definitely, yeah.
Shit, you got everything. You got every shoe. You know what I'm saying? What else can I give somebody that got everything? The fridge.
The fridge. What's in the fridge?
He already knows something funny. He already, that's what.
Is he not gonna get up, or does he already know what's in there?
Oh, he saw the money in there already.
Oh, stacks.
Oh,
stacks.
That's a ball shorty.
Wow.
He like, hey, let me spend $500K. What happens to your shorty walking the house?
Bruh.
$500,000.
Wow.
That's the cleanest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Wow.
Nigga don't care about none of that.
That's a real shorty right there.
You could have got her at a tax debt.
I know I don't gotta give you the money, but you know what I'm saying? I don't know what to give you, so I suppose I gotta give you something. You
He
could buy
said,
a car.
I could have cash staffed it,
You
but
could buy more
the
clothes,
fee was
you
going to
could
be
buy
real expensive.
jewelry,
So I just
you
cashed
could
it
buy
out.
more Birkin bags.
More Birkin bags.
Shit, you can do whatever the hell you want.
Damn.
Oh, shit. Step on that motherfucker.
For real, what do you give somebody everything they already have?
Yeah, everything.
Amen.
Well, you know,
Amen.
the clothes
God
cost a lot,
bless you
though, so,
with more
you know,
years.
you spending 2 G's
More
and shit on
kids.
clothes every week. You don't need that $500K.
For real.
Hey, man, you be tripping, man.
But I'm pretty sure they got good investors. Yeah, that whole marketing.
Happy birthday, and don't expect no Christmas gift from
What's
me,
the manager name?
motherfucker. Ain't no Christmas gift.
But
Only
not
for the kids.
their manager.
Huh?
Not Coach K, the other nigga with the
Yeah,
money.
well, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Pete. He getting hit up
I
on.
love you.
I know you didn't do it, but he getting hit up on them rape charges right now. But their manager, he's solid. He be keeping their money good. That's why Lil Yachty still got bread. That nigga don't be making hit singles no more. Yachty, you better step that shit up. I'm tired of hearing the shit I've been hearing from you, Yachty. You better nigga get on there like the Migos. But you only like 22. You know what I'm saying? I want you to get back to Lil Boat Yachty. Lil Boat Yachty. Get back to Lil Boat. Not Lil Boat 2 Yachty. Lil Boat 1 Yachty. But what you gonna put? He was like, no. Yachty got some shit right now?
He got some leaked
He
mixtape.
trying to pull me up some Yachty right now.
Downloaded some leaked shit from Dat Piff.
What's that? What you got some exclusive Mac ain't nobody heard before? For real? Yeah. Twan Solo, always with the shit. Hey, shout out to you, Be Nice Twan, baby. You gonna smoke big Twan after this, you my nigga. What is that? Hidden X? Oh, you know whatchamacallit? Sauce Walker and XX Extastion have a track. He about to drop that out soon. I didn't know he chill with that nigga like that. Cool. You never chilled with him before? The way he was talking about him. He bought it. Sauce Walker, stop fooling me, man. Even though I fuck with y'all niggas.
Damn, that would be some disrespectful shit just to buy it.
But
Not even be homies.
Not even like the way, like I would.
Damn.
No, I'd buy it, but I wouldn't post it out there.
Yeah,
like,
I don't know if I could do that.
Yeah,
And if we weren't homies, I don't know. That track shit better be fire. Or like at least. Oh my bad.
Because our other co-host didn't show up. BF. Oh. Little Tekka.
Is Yachty? His beat kind of fire.
With 2019 Yachty. This is Lil Bo 3. Lil Bo 3. Let's hear Lil Bo 3. Alright. Okay, it sounds like Lil Bo 1 Yachty right here. Can I hear it too? Oh, you guys, hey, critique on this Yachty for me, guys. But you think Lil Yachty ever bust them grapes? He ever bust them shots? I don't know.
Fuck having sex, I'ma beat up them jaws. For my whole gang, ruthless, we don't sweat over bras.
Cause they all married, nigga. Can't sweat over no shorties. We be out here. Even whatchamacallit got a shorty now, huh? Quavo, he got a shorty. Offset got a shorty. He's the dude that don't have a shorty.
Who?
Offset, Quavo. Take off out there. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Is it static?
Okay. Oh, static, nigga. Okay, automatics.
Posted up with sizzle, that's Jurassic. Is it static?
Okay, I hear you. Oh, you go ahead and line that up. Well, I like that song from Lil Yachty.
Is that a mixtape or an album? Oh.
Wait, that's Lil Bo 3 though. That's is really gonna be called Lil Bo. It's just crazy that you never get like French Montana. Look how many mac and cheeses did he have? That nigga had like 4 mac and cheeses, baby. Frenchie! 4 mac and cheeses is for you. All right, next up, we gonna move to number 4 on the menu. Tone featuring Stunning for Vegas, Trap Levels. Shout out to the baby. These are his artists. You're a great marketer, man. You know how to put. He did it quicker than everybody. It took
The
Sauce
baby
Walker
already
forever.
got people signed?
Bro, already got
What?
a label. Already got people signed.
What?
And he started with Stunning for Vegas though, and then already got people signed already. But I never heard of him. Like I fuck with the baby, but he not gonna get a Grammy. He not like Kanye. Like people gotta understand that, like the artist level. Like he rapping. Oh, he look like Jermaine Dupri. He look that nigga look like Jermaine Dupri.
I know it.
Nah, they from where did they be from? You from maybe Charlotte. Where? Charlotte, North Carolina. Oh, okay. It's North Carolina, right? Well, it's clean up because he's the only nigga from Charlotte. And then, like, J. Cole, the only nigga from Fayetteville. Usually, Atlanta has the most artists out of everybody. Like in New York.
That's just shit, bro. I like this.
don't be thinking the beats all sound the same to me, man.
Hell yeah, but it's just like,
But like,
it's just how you deliver.
yeah.
That's how you deliver that shit.
I know when Southern from Vegas get on it, it's gonna make the track way better. Jermaine Dupri need to get out of it. I can never wear my chains with small music. Right on your Adam's apple.
Yeah. I get claustrophobic. I'd be one trying to rip that shit as soon
Hey,
as
you know why they do it though? So nobody steal it.
Right.
Like run, you can't snatch it off.
Right, yeah.
Like, what's that cellulite cheese? They ain't never get no cheese with no cellulite.
How do you think they get that big, bro?
Nah, this shorty gonna be the levels, the Gucci shorty gonna be having those.
You can barely put his thumbs through this shit.
Oh, and what, that was like a minute, 30 seconds? Oh, I see it, that's marketing.
That's all you gotta do, that's it.
Bro, that's all I wanna do.
You do a hook, a verse, and a hook, and that's it.
And that's it. Alright, next up, we got Sauce Walker featuring L Train, Ghetto Gospel 2. That's crazy, I didn't see you be on here, Sauce. That's number 6 on the menu. But you got great energy, the baby. I'll never take that away from you. That nigga came out in diapers.
Who this?
The baby. When he first came out, he came out in diapers. That's the cleanest cover art I've ever seen. He's baptizing a white bitch. Sorry, those white ladies. Don't use the B word. Sorry, man. Alright, Jay-Z like Ghetto Gospel 1. Let's see who like Ghetto Gospel 2. Shout out to Texas.
Dice games on the concrete. Birds in the sky, but not the ones that go tweet tweet. Mrs. Ellis looking through the blinds, little peep peep. If anybody touch her fence, she call it peep peep. Little Tamika standing on the corner, she a street freak.
Ooh, some good barbecue too.
Right?
Mr. Carmichael got the game.
Hey!
My nigga be sauce.
Hey!
Hey, he got the thing on both. Oh.
He was just sleeping at the bus stop last week. Funny how one
I got
eggs every week. Dave got a job, but he trying to find a plan B. He got 2 kids, but his baby mama deadbeat. She live on Section 8, but she at the club every week.
Too many niggas.
Drinking at the bar sleep. The grandma ashamed because she gave her child the first drink. And that is bitch your baby mama. Got you stuck with all this drama. But then fucked around and hit the strip club and met Tawana. She turned him to a pimp and he bought a Benz before the summer.
Wow, he can rap.
He be getting all the commas. He fresh on from doing 3, so he locked in with all the runners. He ain't on no paperwork, so he locked in with all the gunners. Respect big in the hood when you silent and you doing numbers. But D-Lee best friend named Mikey and Jennifer.
He finally built his record label, though. It took that nigga like. He was always beefing with Amigos.
Oh, where?
Yeah, always beefing with Amigos. But he really a blood though. They don't play. But he got like. The baby only got like 5 niggas. This nigga got like 10 niggas on that
That's
label.
some fire ass song.
And then he do artist development, like every week he'll pick a new artist and if you call it artist development, he'll go take them shots, $300K, you know what I'm saying? Go buy
He said artist development.
But he understands what all that means to me is like he understands what people want, you know what I'm saying? That's all he knows. And I see this nigga right, this like his uncle, he like 45.
Damn.
This nigga right, L Train,
Huh.
he like 45. Oh, he got that real Texas accent. I'm gonna get one for you, nice. Got it.
This food reminds me of Spanky from Wild Out.
Hey, Hey, what happened? Hey, we gotta do a special on that. What happened to Spanky from Wild 'N Out?
Oh, for real.
That nigga probably.
It's funny because like a lot of the comedians from that show, we would always talk down like if Spanky was hella annoying. But he looked like he probably hella annoying.
He do. And the one nigga, what's the nigga always just have the little mohawk and random chains?
Oh shit!
With a little baby Cat Williams.
Yeah, what was his name?
You know what I'm talking about?
Oh my goodness.
He always had a little Wild 'N Out. It was Spanky and the other little short nigga.
Yeah.
Right against each other, little fro hop. Always just have a big ass glasses on.
It's not conceited, is it?
No.
It's not conceited?
No, conceited? Nah. You talking about the one that wore glasses?
The fro hawk and everything, colored and shit. Like, yeah.
That nigga.
Conceited would fit his name of that character though, for real. No, but Conceited is the one, the freestyler. He has bars.
Well, do we have we have Eminem's response back to Nick Cannon?
You hear that? I'm not, bro. I was like, all right, this. I liked it because I felt like Slim Shady came out on that one. For real.
But I heard he played the original one last week when he first. So like basically Nick Cannon heard it late. Like he already had one about how he used to smack Mariah Carey young, like when he first came out, like in '95, and then like Nick Cannon heard it in 2019.
Oh no way!
Decided to make a diss track now.
Shut up.
That's why everybody laughing.
Where you been at? Like where? What's
And now, nigga, he didn't set up, nigga.
Save up to $150
He didn't set up
on an unlocked Google
Wild 'N
Store
Out
and get a guest hub on us.
gang signs, nigga, got colors, nigga.
He making it as corny as he is, man.
Talking about he got Glocks.
Hey, St. Nicholas,
Chill.
Merry Christmas and my condolences. Sorry to interrupt your avocado toast and guacamole chips.
He's just hard for
I haven't seen a boy band dance like
avocado
that since
guacamole chips.
America's Got Talent, but you don't. Or you.
Yeah.
Nice black and white video, Nick. You broke, dude? By the way, that invitation you sent to my address got caught in my junk mail. Punk fair. Let me calm down before I start spazzing batshit and dropping rappers faster than lean as Xanax tablets. Oh shit, I'm screaming. Sorry, Nick. But you need more than your panhandlers to get Marsha to lower his damn standards. So here, Stan, I'll let Mariah carry my orgasm on her face. Now that's nuts, like you're acting. I just ordered food and one of your rappers door-dashed me. And asked for the tip. I didn't know what he meant, so I gave him the dick, blew him a kiss, then hocked a loogie and spit on the conceited midget little groupie bitch. Okay, Stanley, you need to relax before you relapse. Conceited throwing fists around. Everyone cover your kneecaps. Look over your shoulder, Nick. That's your career. It's over, Nick. It's so ridiculous the way you still hope and spit. I slowly drip the passion of the Holy Ghost, and you're just holy shit. Give me a second. Let me pray for him. Okay, we're done. Let's get back to it.
You know what rhymes with Charlie Clips? What? Garbage bin. What else? MTV's cast member with the largest tits. Oh. You ain't got the heart for this. Seriously, it's chicken like Parkinson's. Every bar he spits sounds like a retarded bitch gargling a jar of jizz. But enough of this fat fuck clips. Someone better tell Nick back up quick before I slash that wrist with an axe and split that turban on his head cause I rack up wins. Never heard a song so possibly dog shit. Honestly, can you stop it? He claims it's a video sucking a dick. He is just mad that it's not his. Bitch, you a C-tier level urban celeb on Percocet meds that have burned through your head. AIDS, you should be making a documentary on Mariah's herpes instead. You got shook, that's not good. Everybody knows that pussy works for the feds. I could get more truth from a flat earther with dreads who only surfs on the web. Oh wow, you a violent shooter. Stop lying now or I'ma lose it. And take a shot at Jack like I am Kubrick. Shove a pool stick inside of you, Nick. Why? Just for my amusement. I like to do it. My mind is ruined. Why? Cause I'm influenced by Mariah's wine and nitrous Cool Whip. Talking about guns like I ain't got none. What you think I sold them all? That's like saying, whoa, you're tall. It's conceited. We all know it's false. Hey, yo, hold up, dog. Who's that holding gun? Justina? I just seen ya. And honestly thought you was just Cena. Plus you can't flow at all. Follow protocol and find a protocol because overall it is over. You airheaded, fake fuck slut, you sucking will never blow up, doll. Come on, Nick, what's the formula, bro? Somebody please call Boredom Patrol. How did you cook up the corniest show and the hardest dude on it is Corey Sharon? I'll stab him in the orbital bone with a fork and throw a rope over the stork sorcerer's stone. Enough.
Shout out to Corey, you funny as fuck.
Cunt like abortion at home. Hey yo, stop this whack beat. Looks like Charlie grew up and ate the whole chocolate factory. This dude's on the feed more than Hannah Stocking's ass cheeks. Hey yo, that's an awfully hot coffee pot.
Here's an army shot at Charlie's top. Nikki threw a Hail Mary. You're not even partly popped. I wonder how many mollies popped in the parking lot before you came to ruin your career like Papa Doc. Also, fuck you, Chris D'Elia. I'm kidding, man. I think you're funny. Just invite me to your podcast.
That's funny. I see you, Emmy. You don't take it lightly. All right, next up on the update, we're going to the update now segment. Celebrity gossip. Whack 100 allegedly got knocked out by Nipsey Hussle's bodyguard, J-Rock. Footage of the aftermath and J-Rock confirming. So you be talking shit, Whack 100.
Blueface, you should have told him. Oh, this is after you knocked him out. I think that's Whack 100 right there. Wait, is that Whack 100 or the bodyguard? That's Whack 100? Yeah. He usually has glasses on. Ain't nobody getting down. Hey. Oh, you took his shit off too. Who running? Wait, you hit him and ran? That's what it looks like. Well, they said LA is real hot right now. And nigga, to be real, nigga, I ain't gonna say that for niggas know where I'm at. But I'll pull up.
But LA hot right now, though, you know what I'm saying? Everybody in LA, man, y'all stay safe. You know what I'm saying? It's Christmas time. We got crackheads running around. All that shit.
Christmas
all right.
make people go crazy.
Right? It's robbing everything. Send a motherfucker that want to fight. Send a motherfucker that want to fight and not run. Whack 100 spot. No, I won't see that. Next up, number 3 on the menu, lil'boosie gets super hyped receiving autographed jerseys from LeBron James and Anthony Davis after a win against the Hawks. Oh, you gave Boosie a little love? I know you gave it to the son. I got
Anthony Davis and LeBron James. Game jersey, bitch! Fucking lit tonight. I'm finna get drunk. I'm finna get pumped up. Thank y'all.
Hey, he gonna sell the fuck out of that. They making Dwight Howard look young again. Shout out to Lakers, you know I'm a Lakers fan, baby. He put it on his Christmas tree.
He put it, yeah, he did.
On a beach.
That's hilarious.
Basketball, bitch.
That's a big ass tree.
Take that selfie.
He got a kid.
That's big.
He do. He got like 7 kids.
Ooh, there you go.
But he got bread for all of them though.
Yeah.
You know how many presents he probably got underneath that motherfucker? Damn, that tree is hella big.
That shit big, bro. Both jerseys on there and just laying.
Nigga, that shit almost touching the nigga's ceiling.
Look at how small they look in front of that tree.
Damn, and I think it's 2 trees.
It's 2 trees. Oh, okay.
Nigga, I got so many presents. I need 2 trees. Damn, one day. Hey, y'all keep donating so I can give you a tree like that, guys. I'll send you guys this.
AD, where Anthony Davis at? Y'all tell him to get online. Y'all tell him to get online. Where my nigga at?
Pac-Man on there. I see that's Pac-Man doing.
Man, I hope y'all took a picture, man. I'm gonna post the fuck out that bitch.
That shit clean as fuck, man. When you the amounts of success. Alright, next up, let's see this one. You trying to rap?
I want to see this Blueface disrespect Shiggy to his face. If you a comedian and you trying to rap, it ain't gonna work out for you.
Listen. If you're a comedian, you try to jump in the rap lane, it's not gonna work out the way you think it's gonna work out. Just because you got 4 million followers, 5 million followers, that people follow you because you're a comedian. So once you try to rap, they're not gonna take you serious.
Is he doing that for the Shiggy? That's hilarious. Shiggy, that's the dude right there.
What does Shiggy do?
He did that dance for Drake. What was that? What song was it? Fuck you.
Kiki, you know.
Yeah, Kiki. So
Oh, he did the Kiki.
He did the whole routine, and then he just be doing dumb shit on Instagram all the time.
Like, he don't look like.
He did that in front of him though. Look at his face. That shit is funny.
He looks sad.
He look hella sad. Look at him. Why would you do that? Look at him. Oh, he is sad. Look at him.
He was so serious, but it ain't true. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a funny nigga, but nigga, I'll be out here, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to be where you at, Blueface, nigga, in a minute, nigga. Alright, was it? Blueface goes off on Lil Duval for criticizing his advice to Shiggy. Your song wasn't even all that, and it wasn't, nigga. You can't rap, nigga. I can outgas you.
The chat. Little Duval song did not go platinum. Crip it did, so it wasn't even all that. It was a nice little viral moment, just like everybody has. If you feel me, if they got the right resources.
Just like you, nigga.
Blueface coming. I swear, this was gonna get his ass whooped.
He is.
Someone. He be super disrespectful, bro.
Living like that slide. You feel me? That's why I went up. He didn't make no hardcore song, no trap song, dick and pussy, fucking your hoe.
Nigga, you did? Yeah. Let's down, Tatiana.
I'm telling Shiggy you gotta make a comedic song. Fuck. And under
that is true though. Shiggy came out with some trash.
Oh,
yeah. It was trash. It was super
that
trash.
was like a meme last year. You know how a meme be funny as fuck and it go viral. That's exactly what the song was. Nobody riding around to that bullshit no more. Crap. Who trying to debate? Cuz I got time today, cuz. Crap. I got time. Who trying to debate?
See, man, I hate all that shit, nigga. I'm a freelance nigga thugging. Yes, he is. What are you talking about, fool? That nigga's been famous, nigga, for like 20 years.
Yeah. For real.
Like, for real. And he's like, right now, he's the highest paid internet nigga, right? He's like, I think he's the highest paid internet nigga.
Ooh, I'm finna go viral.
You can tell you not rich by your couches.
Right.
That nigga live on his own island. I know that. Lil Duval lives on his own island.
I don't know if it's his own island, but I know the nigga live on an island. He be flying in to do shows. Alright. He do. On everything.
I don't know.
He do.
I
be watching him on Instagram Live.
I don't know if that's true.
Bro.
LJ about to look that shit.
No, look it up. It's on his Instagram.
Lil Duval live on an island.
Who has the net worth? Ooh.
Damn.
Maybe the island house was cheap. Okay. Island waterpark.
Yeah.
Wait, look at Blueface's then. Watch this shit be like 30.
This shit ain't right though. This ain't. What it say?
It's best known for its song "Respect My Crippin'." Damn. That's baby money. Look up Offset. I just want to see because there's levels.
Yeah, there is levels.
26 million. That's all. See, and that's not even split between.
And what was Blueface?
4. 26
million.
Yeah,
you got some.
And net worth, everybody means everything. Nigga, houses, cars, chains, you. Everything. Alright, next up. Wasn't having it. Number 6 on the menu. Jay-Z snatched the phone of some dude trying to take videos of Beyonce. You ain't cheating no more.
You like, fuck this. Oh, at Diddy's party? Why you trying to disrespect Diddy? Oh, he snatched it and everything too. He really did.
There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. No, he just take care of his girl. Nah. Fuck out of here. That bullshit. Everybody's just trying to have a good time. We're over here being fucking bang and shit. Chill the fuck out.
But I think we're losing black wealth. It's weird. After these niggas die, that's why I do. Like, they ain't gonna be no like
in the music game. Like, if Nas died, Jay-Z died, all the niggas, Diddy's already 50. There's no like nigga behind him that has like that much. There's no rap. Damn, I really gotta come out because there ain't no rappers like that no more, bro. None. J. Cole will be like the next one up.
Yeah, right. It'd be like Cole, Kendrick.
That's it.
Damn. I would say Logic. I'm just not a fan.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Logic. Kinda. No offense to you, Logic.
No, there's nothing. No, it's nothing against him. It's just that's not my cup of tea. Shit.
I can't picture anybody wearing.
A lot of them. Damn, it's just raps change so much.
It's hit a whole different curve. Even Yo Gotti's in that same league, right?
Yeah.
I can't even.
Yeah.
I give you that. It'll probably be J. Cole standing together, Kendrick. I give Black Youngster. I just watched this shit. That's why Black Youngster don't have tattoos and all that shit. Like he want to be like, but he knows what it is to be that longevity in the business world. But that's it, bro. I don't really see anybody that has that much that I would put a poster on my wall.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that photo with I didn't want to. Hey, sorry, Pharrell, but that photo with you guys at the birthday party, I'm gonna put it on my wall in my office. But I just didn't like how Pharrell was dressed. Cause Pharrell, you gotta start looking like a regular nigga now.
You standing out a little too much. What are you talking about? What photo are you talking about?
Can you pull it? It was them four together. Yeah, I think it's on Diddy's Instagram.
So it's Diddy.
It's Diddy.
Pharrell, Jay-Z.
Pharrell, Jay-Z.
Who else on there?
Diddy, Pharrell, Jay-Z, and Kanye. And they joking on Jay-Z like, nigga, this nigga you don't invite to the party.
Oh, that photo, yeah.
You see him standing there, and it's like, this nigga got shorts on Pharrell mode, but he bleached his eyebrows and his chin hair. It's like, you old now, nigga. You can't be doing that shit no more, nigga. Regular Pharrell. Nigga, go back to Skateboard Pete when you had nothing. It's just plain face. Yeah,
that one?
Well, the other one is just it's Pharrell. It's like the regular picture when they first came in.
Oh shit! I didn't even notice that was Pharrell.
See, right?
That's hilarious.
It's crazy. Shout out to you, sup fellas. Show of hands. Who likes Wendy's? Everybody likes Wendy's. Guy at 4 for 4. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Minus the motherfucking cookie. You know what I'm saying? Somebody like that damn cookie. Alright, next up, number 7 on the menu. You a hoe ass bitch. Drama goes down on Love and Hip Hop when Omarion's baby mother, April, talks down on him to Fizz and Book off YouTube. I think this is too old. You know what I'm saying? What happened to bump, bump, bump?
I said it was. They're just trying to stretch it out.
It's like they got money, man. Like, so you gotta invest your shit.
That's what it is. It's not that they had money.
They gotta eat right. They gotta invest. I'm investing my shit.
And hit the road for the Millennium Tour. And while there may have been drama,
You gonna? Oh yeah. What?
took their fans back to 2003. Let's check it out.
15 years after breaking up, B2K reunites for the Millennium Tour.
B2K hasn't been around each other like this.
15 years is crazy.
Me and Raz share a bus. I just sit in the back, door closed, just stay to myself. You know what I'm saying?
How you closing out Raz, bro?
Raz might be like, I'm done with this. Walk off. Or O might just pop out and be like,
Mario!
Pop out. Me and O were cool probably about 5-6 years ago. And then, you know, once he got his single, he disappeared again.
What's up with Raz B? Why he ain't on this?
He had a situation with a girl where he caught a domestic violence case and was holding.
I'm telling the guys, let's do this international tour. I can't get no responses. I got all this crazy Raz. Now O was saying he don't mess with it. Fizz and April. I don't.
Y'all gotta spend money over everything, man. That be the thing, man.
You're not gonna go and get the bag.
Thank you. That's exactly what I'm running for. The bag before anything, nigga. I don't care. We all buy separate tour buses.
The music already there.
It's already there. You just gotta rehearse it.
We let him know what he needed.
But people like drama. That's the thing about our black generation. Like, niggas like drama, man. You think about it, the only drama shows is like black people shows.
The good ones.
Yeah, the good ones. Come on, guys! He's a black Bill Nye the Science guy. What happened to the nigga that did Lamb Chops Play Along? Oh, he went to Star Trek. Maybe it's Star Trek.
When you meet O, he doesn't come off.
She fired though. That whose baby mom is that?
That's Mario's baby mom, yeah.
Okay. Oh, I see. Oh no. See those bruises on her thighs? Bro, I catch everything. Hey, you good, Omarion?
Wasn't nobody best friends like that. That man right there was my best friend. There was no other members I was talking to.
Do you agree with that, Book? That they were just co-workers, they weren't friends?
As far as the Millennium Tour, coming into the tour, we were all co-workers. You know what I'm saying?
So do you think April was good for the business?
That ain't my business.
Who the hell is Zell Swag?
We're gonna get into that.
You know, I communicate.
He always somewhere. That nigga that made a whole career off gossip and drama. He look like a cop now.
Out here with no reason for his movement. He just don't.
Wait, who's that? That one's Marcus Houston.
No, other one. Omar, go ahead. The cop.
Yeah. The cop nigga. Oh, and she has fake implants too. I can tell that too. Ugh. Why y'all arguing over her? I argue over the girl with the press waves. Who that over there? And her. Not her. Is she like 6'5"? Is she like 6'5"?
What the? Who the fuck is this? What the? Mark is like,
but y'all
this shit over.
Right, but y'all was friends though. It don't matter.
But notice the only ones talking is the ones that have nothing to do with E2K.
Right.
I get it, but I don't care. I'm living my truth. Okay. We're gonna get into a lot more about the group. Is there going to be more?
Y'all niggas be out here working. Y'all could be on a Millennium Tour, but y'all sit here on Love and Hip Hop. Well, how much they get for that shit? 25 a year, some shit. They're probably up now though. Their ratings went way up in the last 8 years.
I don't fault nobody for wanting to live their truth. You know, all I say is be strategic about your business. Get the money.
Get the money. Thank you. That was Jay with the back street nigga had all of them.
What the hell is Omarion?
Court paperwork, right? Yeah, so Phil, about it. Let's not be playing.
PH1 family, what's up? We finally got our own page on YouTube, so you gotta make sure you subscribe to our channel if you want to see this.
Come hang with us. We on YouTube now.
Oh, y'all getting YouTube check now. Oh, see? Y'all getting weird niggas YouTube checks. Alright, hey, Omarion, you hang through there. You ain't give a fuck this whole time, no way. Alright, next up on news, what retailers like Amazon do with unsold inventory. Let's see this. Next up on the update.
I'll be on this all the time, bro.
You gonna love Wendy's. I'm gonna see that comment in it. You're gonna love Wendy's nuts drag across your lap.
What?
That was actually funny because I didn't expect that coming. Hey, whoever you are, Cuckold 20,000, you're gonna love Wendy's nuts drag. Wait, so you're trying to say the Wendy's girl is a transvestite? Is that what you're trying to say? Like, because that's the only way she would have nuts, bro.
Right.
Bad joke, fool. It's all you always get random stuff on here, bro. It'd be hilarious. I like what the.
Every year, retailers and manufacturers end up with billions of pounds of excess unsold inventory that they're sending straight to landfills. And for repair, they often burn.
Oh.
5 billion pounds of waste a year.
Oh, you can get that to homeless people.
That's equivalent to all of the trash produced by 5 million Americans a year, or 5,600 fully loaded Boeing 747s. In Germany, a recent study found that 20% of clothing goes unsold. An estimated 2
Are we really watching this?
The amount of inventory is growing as Amazon leads the way with more shopping online, where the rate of returns is 25% compared to just 9% for in-store purchases.
Oh, damn. Well, we gonna clock out of that.
Walls of shame in warehouses everywhere.
We'll do that at 9. I can do that at 9.
Why is this problem so big? And what are major players like Amazon doing to cut back on the wasted inventory clogging our landfill?
Yeah, that's crazy. The niggas is just... Oh, I forgot. There's some of those things you have to watch. All right. Next up, North Carolina bank employee arrested after stealing $88,000 and posting stacks of cash on social media. Stupid invest. This is the nigga I seen. I thought he robbed the actual place. Nah, he
It was him. He was an
New tonight,
employee.
a former Charlotte bank employee facing federal charges, accused of stealing tens of thousands of dollars from his job.
Just say 88,000.
Say the evidence is all over social media.
How did he get it though?
The suspect with stacks of cash. New tonight, NBC Charlotte's Brianna Harper now has all the details from the FBI.
Being a Wells Fargo employee, the suspect had plenty of access to cash, and prosecutors say when he stole the money from the bank, he would quickly make his way to the ATM to make a deposit into his own account.
What?
Henderson's Facebook page or Instagram profile.
What? He was okay. I just need to know the other piece of how he did it.
Flaunting stacks of cash, but federal investigators say it's likely most of this money was stolen. FBI agents say during at least 18 different occasions this year, Henderson stole cash from the Wells Fargo bank where he worked. He's also accused of destroying documents and making false entries in the bank's books to cover up the crime.
Oh.
He managed to steal more than $88,000 in cash. Money we're told he then used for personal expenses and even put a large cash down payment on a brand new Mercedes-Benz. But in order to buy the new car, detectives say Henderson committed yet another fraud by getting a car loan with false information. FBI agents eventually arrested Henderson in California. Here's a look at the long list of criminal charges he now faces.
He'll get off. First time offender.
Embezzlement and money.
He'll get off for 88,000.
Charges Henderson could face up to 40 years in prison and possibly have to pay more than $1 million in fines.
Suck my dick. Sorry, guys. No, I wouldn't do it. Alright, ooh. What? This can't be crazy. That can't be missing. Oh, we're almost there. Number 3 on the menu on, we gotta hit this news. All bad. Russian teen who murdered his sister tries to escape during court appearance. Hey, how you gonna get out? You should have did that after you did. Not condoning anything you
I see
did.
this dumb shit.
Where are you going?
He was gonna go on the ceiling?
He ain't going nowhere though.
How you gonna get? Where you gonna go?
Exactly.
You gonna fall straight back to the ceiling. Did he get in there?
Oh shit, you got out?
Nah. He got through the vents though. They don't know where he at and get him. He almost got it though. His leg, look at his leg.
Oh, he's still right there?
Yeah. He should have did it in the middle of the court, but all they pulled his pants down and everything. He didn't get enough. Aw, you idiot. Don't, man, I'll condone none of the stuff he did ago. He killed his sister. You gotta stay there.
He killed his sister?
Killed his sister. They're gonna give him life, you already know. And I'll pray to Russia. It's nigga death sentence for you, buddy. Alright, next up on World Star on the update. Okay. Number 1 on the menu, guy's heart is beating so hard you can see it popping out of his chest.
Probably drank hella energy drinks.
And coke. Oh my gosh.
Can you show me that again, please?
Bro.
Can you show me that again, your heart?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh! What the?
Whoa! What is he smoking? What the? That
He
shit
doesn't
ain't
have
right.
a chest piece right there.
That is not right.
That's fucking crazy. Alright, the crazy things we see on this show, guys.
Can you show me that again, your heart?
Who made this? Shark Tank investors totally destroyed this little kid. Number 3 on the menu. Oh.
Don't do it to him.
Don't do it to that one.
Do it to him.
Wants to help other kids fulfill their entrepreneurial aspirations.
Hi Sharks, my name is Jack Bonneau. I'm the founder and CEO of Jack's Stands and Marketplaces, and I'm from Denver, Colorado. Sharks, I'm seeking $50,000 in exchange for 10% of my company. I'm 10 years old, but when I was
$50,000 is not a small amount of money. I'm here to make money.
Yes.
So my parents loaned me $1,000.
Are you serious? Are you serious? He's an idiot. He's a con artist.
What? They told little kid, fuck you.
Oh,
No way.
This is fake.
This is, yeah, it's gotta be fake.
This is way fake.
I'm telling you, whether it was you or me or Robert or one of us, he was going to do that to somebody. It just happened to be you or the last guy.
Nah, this is way fake.
He's an idiot. He's a con artist. Kevin, don't feel bad. I don't feel bad. Don't feel bad.
What? It's a show.
No.
They don't do little nigga like that. He gonna sit y'all up when he get older.
Hell no, that ain't true.
He's sick as fuck.
I felt bad for that kid. I was about to sock. Bro, hell no. If I was the dad, man, I'd have been swinging on all of them.
All right. Raven's new mixed reality experience looks insane. Number 6. And then we ain't gonna do transfers. We'll do Elon Musk spotted driving a Tesla or Cybertruck. Well, I want to see that. Looks like Baltimore
Raven shit. Oh, get out of here.
What the hell?
Oh, that's like Spider-Man. Oh, that looks cold as fuck. And the fans can see that? LJ, the fans can see that? That's crazy. Oh, that's fire. Oh, that's cold.
How did they do that?
That's the upstage marketing right there. We're behind right now, but
Really?
nigga, what? Man, we gonna have nigga a reality bird nigga swoop in on the niggas. It looks like a retarded Raven though. I'm not gonna lie, it looks like the special ed Raven. Oh, right there it looks regular. I know the little kid was scared as fuck. Alright,
I think that was it. Oh, chick has her life hack for passing drug test. Has a life hack for passing
Hey,
drug
what's
test.
up?
Oh, Serto. I heard of this. It's crazy. Yep.
you drank that shit. Serto? No?
Open this shit.
It's like old school. You can get it off Amazon.
Word?
Yeah.
You don't need this one. This is the extra one.
I paid $60 for mine.
No, I drink the
Smoke shop.
I get the juice one. I get it for like $20.
Yeah.
And I get the little fake pee. See all the problems we go with. We're ready for you. Yep.
I got hired, so.
You use the Gatorade or Powerade, it don't matter.
Yep. And it's like a punch.
Drink some of it down.
Bitch, calm down. Sorry, guys. She almost, you kept it.
Then you get your pack.
It don't even make you itch or nothing. It don't even make you itch or nothing.
It's like a syrup?
Yeah.
The first one, and then the second one too.
No.
Okay. It's very informative.
Drink that shit. I want to see if she drink all of it.
What's it taste like?
I never had it before. I just had these old niggas that worked on. Like this last project I was on.
After that, the cover on.
Shake that motherfucker.
You shake it up. And this is how it looks after. You just shake it up for real. And release all of your bladder before you drink this. Release release the dirty piss, then drink this, then drink 2 bottles of water. And you have to drink the whole thing if you want to pass the drug test. You gotta drink the whole thing. The whole thing has to get drunk. This, 2 bottles of water.
Alright. And call me in the morning.
Yeah.
Alright, the last up, guys. We're gonna hit we didn't hit sports this week, but
I'll make sure I knock you guys with that next week. I'm pretty sure we hit some pretty entertaining stuff today. on our fancy things. Looks dope. Elon Musk spotted driving a Tesla Cybertruck down in LA.
I want to see that.
They was hating on it.
That shit looks ugly though. It's cold though. It looks ugly. It's crazy that they caught Elon Musk driving it though. Like, you're not taking this home.
That thing's huge.
Huge. That's crazy. It's high too. Is it all electrical?
Yeah.
But it don't have an open cab bed. It does. Oh, it opens. Where's it at? Oh, yeah. Oh, it must slide back or something like that. He must go pick up one of his shorties in there. And he's going back to the crib. What are you about to drive? I'm Tesla truck. Alright, Scared Straight top 5 showdowns from season 4. We got 2 more minutes left. Alright, let's go to video games.
Next up, y'all feeling the design. Microsoft's next console for 2020 is the Xbox Series X. The PlayStation dropping too. I wonder when the PlayStation drops, in January or something like that. I wonder if that's what I want to see, because I want to see the design change. You can skip through it though till we see the design.
Gotta do a build up. Ooh, those graphics.
Finally, you would dream.
They're coming out with the old Halo again too, huh?
That's hard.
That's what it looks like.
That's it. That's all you need right there. You got one button.
But which way does it stand? I don't know. Oh, I don't know if I like that. It's like a tower. You like it like a tower? Okay, well, you're a computer guy. The PlayStation's still gonna be flat though?
Probably.
Yeah, let me see the PlayStation. We'll see the PlayStation. We're gonna show you guys the PlayStation real quick. I kind of like the tower design, guys. What are you, an Xbox, PlayStation guy?
Shit. To be real, I don't know, man. I'm always wishy-washy with both of them. Whoa, that's not it. Are you serious?
Which one is it?
That shit look like a freaking Star Wars spaceship.
What the fuck
fuck is that?
And it says, let's go on it. Let's go. That's cool. Where do you put the... at the bottom? Oh, right there?
Bro, what is that designed for, though? Why not? You could throw it like a boomerang, come back at you? Fuck?
It looks like a boomerang. Wow, that's fucking different, guys.
Like
and it's supposed to be, what?
Looks like a gun from Halo.
$1,000 piece. Anger issues. Alright, well, I think we might end it there, because I want to give the casino cam about 5 minutes. This will be the last one, guys. We'll hit, oh, I want to see that. We're going to end it with animals, guys, today on the update. Battle Royale. A python, a honey badger, and a jackal fight each other to the death, motherfuckers.
Oh, shit. The python has the jackal.
I ain't no lie, I like watching this shit, bro.
Oh, they're all fighting them. That's crazy. Python's gonna die though. Oh shit, still alive. Are pythons? Oh! Are pythons poisonous?
No, I think they just bite hella hard. And they're strong.
Oh, it's fucking biting the fuck out of him. It's gonna kill that one.
That's a big ass
Oh,
python.
he got away too. It's over. It's over. That's a honey badger. The honey badger died. Honey badger's still alive!
He's going in still.
I'll be watching the ones at BBC America Planet Earth all the time.
Yeah.
That should be peak.
Oh my god! What the hell?
Oh, he's eating the python.
Il va l'attraper.
Oh.
Yeah, that thing is huge. He ain't. Wow, he ain't backing down at all. He said, no, I'm still taking you.
That is a big ass python.
How did he survive that?
Right? Oh, they're eating the fuck out of the python.
Fuck this shit up.
Oh, this is crazy. They're really all fighting. This is crazy. Oh, come on. They're all fighting. They all fighting. This is I've never seen.
What the hell?
He like yelling up to take my other fighting over who's gonna eat the python.
Yeah, that's what it is. Wow, they're just playing tug of war with it now.
Oh, that's crazy. But the honey badger has sharp ass claws. What's the other thing in the back? That's a bear just walking around? It's a normal day, guys. Fucking rhinos over there? This must gotta be somewhere in Australia. Wow. What fan did you guys see it? Fucking, what was it? The circle of life. I thought the badger was
That's like that. That's it.
It's
Ain't no more fight.
Yeah, snake's dead. Now they're starting to eat that motherfucker. Just rip it in half.
Yeah.
It's probably gonna be disgusting as fuck when they rip it though. Don't zoom in when they rip it. Don't zoom in when they rip it. You keep fucking around, honey badger, you gonna be with them. We're gonna have you. You took a lot of hits today for that food.
Yeah, bro.
You're not giving it away for
Took
shit.
hella hits.
That nigga almost got choked out.
For real.
Hit. I wish I could hear the sound of it.
Huh.
What? And he won!
Yeah. That's one bad motherfucker.
That's one bad honey badger. Why they call him honey badger? Don't Google that.
There is just rhinos just walking by.
Just walking by, yeah. Oh.
Fuck.
Yeah,
Dang, he took him home.
Get out of here. Get out of here, fool. You ain't getting the last niblets. Oh, he trying to get the last niblets since he's taking one of the tree. You ain't gonna get him.
Oh, you can hear him.
Yeah. Maybe that's my food for the fam. And he pissing on it. That's how they mark their territory. They do just like dogs do.
Yeah.
And we're always supposed to piss on shit. That's why people let us piss outside. It's over, nigga. Let it go.
How you really won?
You spent all this time on looking for the food, and you could have went and found some other shit. Wild ass niggas. Alright guys, we ended this week with the young animals. We'll get back into sports next week. You guys add the Thuggas Show on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and that's gonna be at the Thuggas Show. Follow the official Rob, my man's Rekwel. Follow him in his marketing endeavors and his DJing. Like I said, I hope my guy gets back to it. We're gonna do both routes, you know. Was it 7 ways to become a millionaire? 7 ways, motherfuckers. 7 ways, thuggers. We'll end this episode with Casino Cam Radio. Thank you guys all for viewing and listening.
Shout out Casino.
Shout out to Casino. Be nice. We love you forever.
Love you. Be nice.
And till next week, guys. Till next Monday. You guys have a good rest of your week. And listen to our Spotify. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We out.
Peace.
Yeah, go ahead and end it.
You got the swag, saucy drippin' swag. You a bad girl and your friends bad too. You got the swag, saucy drippin' swag. You a bad girl and your friends bad too. You got the swag, saucy drippin' swag. You a bad girl and your friends bad too. You got the swag, saucy drippin' swag. I may be young, but I'm ready. I told my girls you
about me. I got a homeboy named Butter and another homeboy named Cheese. Well, with me, baby, I make it milk till it drip down your knees. Spit that shit for real low, bragging real low. Kiddo say he looks up to me, this just makes me feel old. Never thought that we could become someone else's hero. Man, but we're just in the food court, eating I get rose. Yesterday, that's the way. Every single morning I try to pray.
Casino Radio.
Drive all white rank. Couldn't hit it if niggas had iron. Lanes can't call and you lame. You had it and you lost all the time. I can buy a Billy, don't talk to me. For a show 150, don't talk to me. You ain't never helped your mans, don't talk to me. You just follow all the trends, don't talk to me. I set the bar on the bar. In the sky, I'm a star. I don't fall in love cause I be loving hard. Do everything like my shirt, it's a large. I don't care, I cuss a ghost. 2 kids in 2 states, I be doing the most. I got white folks money that I won't blow. And if you ask why, cause the white folks don't. Big bang, take little bang, bang. Big bang, take little bang, bang. Type of money you gon' use, like. Type of money you gon' use, bang. From the hoes, type of money make you stay away. Type of money she gon' let you put it in the fire. Big bang, take little bang, bang. Big bang, take little bang, bang.
Everything proper, no propaganda. Tropicana go yard bandana. Big sack, a lot of hoes like Santa. Threw a birthday party in a phantom. Big like a dinosaur did it. And you know, did it shining like a grillet. Yeah, I sold dope and had cornrow. I can see you nigga hang with the door closed. Now I'm looking for a glove with a sparkle on it. And my CBD got chocolate on it. Big thing, take small. Bank account on some tall. Attitude on some you too. Bankroll on what it do.
Casino
She had the roulette vibe. And if I ain't did it yet, I tried.
Big bang, take little bang, bang. Big bang, take little bang, bang. Type of money you gon' use, like. Type of money you gon' use, bang. From the hoes, type of money make you stay away. Type of money she gon' let you put it in the fire. Big bang, take little bang, bang. Big bang, take little bang.
She said, what you gon' do if I leave? I said, I'ma do me, me, me.
You know how the story goes. Just a young ass nigga, always focus on my goals. Always knew that all this hype is not enough to heal my soul. I guess it's just shit that happens when you run it by your woes. Yeah, a bitch, I'm daddy to these hoes. And these niggas and they feel cause I ain't down staying broke. Probably why they try to love me cause I do it like a pro. And I always been myself so I can never steer wrong, no. So much shit I sit and think about daily. Outraged in the shadows of my cage. So much